So the situation is, we're in Dundalk, which is in Ireland, and this little lad here, whose name is Buddy, has to get to Douglas, which is in the Isle of Man. Yeah. So it's been decided that I'm going to get a ferry from Belfast at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. That arrives in Douglas at 2 o'clock, I think, thereabouts. And then I'm going to drop this guy off. And then I'm going to get a flight at 4:20 back to Dublin and a bus back to Dundalk. So I think I'll video this little adventure just for the fun. See how it goes. So the first problem of the day has already arisen. The Isle of Man Steam Packet Ferry Company has delayed our sailing from 10:45 to 12:30, which means my chances of getting a flight back to Dublin this evening are pretty slim. I'm determined not to stay in the Isle of Man today, so I might end up in Liverpool, I might end up in Manchester, London, Paris, who knows. Anyway, Laura's giving me a lift to Belfast. Buddy the dog is in the back of the car. We're good to go. Just coming up to 12 o'clock now. The boat is due to depart at 12:30 and they're still unloading here in Belfast port, so that's great. Looking really likely that I'm going to get my 4:20 flight back to Dublin, but whatever it is, it is. Finally on board the ferry. It's called the Man, which I believe is the Manx for Isle of Man or something like that. There's Belfast and the river lagging behind us. So we were supposed to set sail at 12:30. Well, we were supposed to set sail at 11:15, then 12:30. It's now about 1:45 and we still haven't set sail. So there's zero chance I'm getting a flight back to Dublin this evening. But I'll get home somehow. All part of the adventure. They took Buddy the little dog from me and put him in kennels about 3 steel decks below where I'm standing now. And I can still hear him squealing. So that's not good. But hopefully he'll survive the 2-hour journey. If anything exciting happens on this very tiny ferry on this very short crossing, I'll do another video.
Hold the life jacket over your head through the centre hole.
burger I ate earlier nearly made it into this video twice. This has been a really rough crossing. We're running really late, like later than late. So the estimated time of arrival now into Douglas is 4:15. My flight is at 4:20. So good luck to that. Need to find another way of getting home today. About another half an hour before we get into Douglas. So during the rough part of the crossing there was quite a big bump and a lot of car alarms started going off. So I suspect the dog is dead, which makes this whole journey pointless, which is a bit of a shame, but we'll find out in a few minutes.
Flying over to Liverpool, are you? I don't know. Check your emails.
Laura, whatever about a ferry and an aeroplane and everything else you sent me on today, but you're going to make me squeeze into this car for half an hour. Just shocking, absolutely shocking. But somebody's very happy. Look.
And I invite to all remaining customers travelling on EasyJet flights EZ1 012 to Belfast International to be sampled to boarding through gate number 4.
And here I am now booked on the 7 p.m. flight to Belfast as opposed to the 4:20 p.m. flight to Dublin, which is a little bit disappointing because going to Dublin would have been a nice circular journey and made it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, going home anyway, one way or the other.
Lots of smells. What ice cream is it? Good boy.
Cold, it's wet, it's raining, it must mean I'm back in Ireland. That was a nice day, very adventurous. Thanks to Laura for collecting me in Belfast instead of Dublin, against the plan. On to the next adventure. Isn't that right, Eddie?